Go. Hello everybody, we are Team Apple. We are going to share our growth plan for Apple within the past 5 years. So a brief recap of our previous report. In terms of sales growth, we have positive growth over the past 5 years, and we have the highest overall values for our iPhone. In terms of our product and services growth, our services have a higher growth rate than our product growth. In terms of cost and profit, our gross profit growth rate is high due to sales outpacing cost growth, and expenses, R&D is a significant of our total expenses. Moving forward.
Yeah, for R&A, ROA, we have a positive trend for the past 5 years. Next slide, please. Have a past 5 years, but we have to, if we want to contain this trend, we can focus on the service department because they have the highest ROA. Next. For ROE, we have a positive trend for the last 5 years as well. Next, please. But for our ROA, if we want to maintain this positive change, we need to introduce something new, and that's the reason why we spend that much money on R&D. So today we're gonna introduce our new product, the AR and VR. Next slide.
Yeah, so based on the figures that my partner just presented, so we strongly believe that the AR and the VR would be a strategic move for Apple in the next 5 years. So even if we have the compound annual growth rate of 18.86% of wearable home and accessory category, and we strongly believe that by capitalizing in AR and VR, Apple can continue to capture a growing market segments and further diversity our revenue stream. And also we think that the AR and the VR will present opportunities for Apple to create a unique and value-added experience which can differentiate our product and reinforce our positions as technology leaders in the market. And also, the combinations of AR and VR and wearable could have the ways for exciting new products and services and attracting both our existing customer and also a new customer looking to engage with cutting-edge technologies. And the next one will be some SWOT analysis that we have done for the VR and the AR. And we moving on to the marketing plans. Our concept here, we think that the new product will offer a limitless canvas for app and extending beyond the traditional displays and introduce an entirely three-dimensional user interface that responds to national intuitive inputs like user eyes, hands, and voice. And our mission will be we want with the seamless interaction of digital contents into the real world and advanced user interactions. It will set a new standard as the most advanced personal electric device ever. And so moving on to the target segment that we think. So for this project, we want to focusing on two segments, which has the worker users who are from 25 to 40, and the second one is a gamer user from 18 to 35. And with each one, they will have different characteristics, demographics, and needs that we present here. And next one, we will introduce about our financial analysis for this project.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna to go over the financial analysis part. So the first slide here is the baseline number that we got before we add AR and VR as the new category. So the baseline CAGR net income is around 6.94%, and the net present value for Apple is around 471 million. And we go to the next slide. Okay, so we decided to expand our product line to include AR/VR in 2023. So the expected growth rate is around 18.86%. The units sold will be around 150 units for the first year. Unit price is gonna to be $3,499. Cost of goods sold for each unit is around $1,590, and the total R&D spend will be around 6.5 billion for the whole year. So after applying these numbers, our CAGR net income actually decreased to 6.64%, and the net present value for Apple decreased to $439 million. And we go to the next slide. So some observations and conclusions we got from our financial analysis. So the first one is after introducing AR and VR, it actually led into a decrease in NPV. It's mostly influenced by the revenue contribution of this new category of only 0.1% to 0.2% for the upcoming 5 years. Due to the limitation of production, and also R&D expenditure actually increased a lot. So it's around 20% of the top company's total R&D spend. So on the surface, that might not be an optimal choice. However, if we are taking a different perspective, I think the significant R&D costs are anticipated to balance out as the product reach maturity. So this initial phase of high cost and low return is very common for the introductory stage of a product's life cycle. So after the product matures, so we will see a decline in investment, possibility of price in production, so revenue will be higher expected. With the AR and VR impressive CAGR of 14.82%, which is the leading category among all the categories for Apple right now. So we think there is a bright future for AR and VR. Thank you.
All right. When it comes to the implementation, we recommend Apple to implement this plan within a span of a year. Apple should plans to roll out its AR products and services through a systematic approach through 5 different steps. So with the first step, next slide please. Next slide please. With the first step, we can implement within 1 month. Begin with the market research and technology assessment. This involves understanding target industry for AR, evaluating current AR technologies, and exploring potential partnership. When it comes to step 2, is about shift to prototyping and product development. During this phase, initial AR product prototypes will be developed, ensuring they are scalable and adaptable for future needs. Next slide, please. In step 3, we can implement from month 3 to month 9, focus on the content creation and developer collaboration. The M4 produce engaging AR content and collaborate with third-party developers, broadening the AR app ecosystem. And when it comes to step 4, it is a really important step that allow Apple to engage in the marketing and promotion for the whole strategy. They can capitalize the Apple branding's a robust marketing campaign will be designed to promote a new AR offerings. Next slide, please. In the end of the year, this is the last step. Apple can conclude with the launch and then concentrates continuous improvement. After AR products are produced in selected markets, feedback will be actively sought to refine and enhance the offering. So implementation plan is the end of our marketing strategy recommendation for you. So I hope that Apple can take it into consideration. Thank you for listening.